After 2 days of competition, you're at the finals of the Maryland State 9-Ball Championship. We have Kaci making his way through the B side. Took a late loss, came back through. His sponsors are Team High Rock, Predator Q's, Albanian Snooker Federation. If we could give him a round of applause real quick, please. Then we have also James Aranas, who made his way undefeated to this point. His sponsors are Roy's Basement, Lights Out Billiards Apparel, and also Team High Rock. Let's give him a big round of applause. Let's thank Champion Billiards for having us here one more time. And let's let these guys get it on.
And it's going to be Kaci coming through the B side to play James Dodung Diamond Aranas. And this is setting up to be a titan of a match between these two high-level pro players. Of course, James Aranas went through the field undefeated. And Kaci, who was beat by Aranas earlier, found his way coming back through the B side to get back to the finals and get a shot at redemption here at the Maryland State. Of course, James Aranas, sponsored by Roy's Basement and our friend Roy Francisco. And he's also sponsored by Lights Out Billiards Apparel and Team High Rock. And Kaci, sponsored by Predator Q's, Team High Rock, and Albanian Snooker Federation. So this is the match that everybody's been waiting on. And it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty amazing. James, there he is. Yeah, this is going to be a great match. Undefeated through the whole event. Kaci coming back through the B side. They're both playing really strong. I'm anxious to see how this turns out.
So, guys, if you're watching, please share the stream so everybody can see the finals. Then here's the lag.
Oh, look at that.
Aranas gets it.
Almost marries that to the rail there.
So he will have his opportunity to strike first here. Aranas to break. Who you like here, Josh?
I feel like I have to be biased and go with James. And that's just a little bit because he's won a couple events recently, and I haven't been at one of the events that he's won yet, so I really want him to win the one that I'm at.
I'm obviously going to be pulling for Aranas here, as he's sponsored by me and Lights Out Billiards Apparel. I have just a special love for this kid. You know, I took him down to Virginia Beach not too long ago, had an opportunity to be in the car with him for about 6.5 hours. Heard his story from coming from the Philippines. Of course, most of you know the Philippines is a third world country, so very hard to just get a $100 bill out there. And, of course, he's over here winning thousands. So here's his break.
Wing ball down, one ball heading up table. It looks like the 5 ball is going to impede that.
Trying to squat the cue ball in the middle of the table. Drifts down just a little bit on him. I actually think James may take a shot here at this 1 ball. Just cueing up with a little bit of spin. Man, what a perfect shot by James.
Yeah, he hit that beautifully. Don, did you ever get a hold of Sean Jackson from earlier? So the 6 ball's laying kind of interesting here. With the 5 being able to be shot in the side, I'm curious if he's just going to try to play the 6 in the side pocket on the left there. Roll up here high enough to shoot the 5 in the right side to drift down table to be below the 6 to shoot that in the side.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what he elects to do here.
Looks like he's just a little bit short of that angle.
Yeah, judging by this now, he's going to take a look at the 6-7 combo. It looks like it's on. Actually, we can get a better look here. So you can see there's some space there. So that's what he's going to play for. So he'll be drawing this 5 ball back. Oh, look at that. He gets perfect.
That is like literally within a half an inch of absolute perfection right there. Perfect speed. Now he just has to get back up table for the 8 ball here.
Yeah, so he's good here. He's got a little bit of angle here. He can play this with a tad inside and come up.
It's just an awkward stretch.
Yeah.
Being on 9 foot.
Oh, he switches hands.
Here we go. With no hesitation, drills that shot perfectly as well. Don't get straight. He's good. Yeah, that's perfect.
A little inside English there. He'll use a little outside English here. Drifts down perfect. Great shot, great run out there by James Aranas. He's going to strike first here in the finals. Goes up 1-0 on Kaci. And he's not going to play around, James. He's been in matches before with Kaci. He knows the kind of caliber player that he is. He cannot make mistakes. And I look for Kaci to slow his play down here. As we've seen before, very methodical, takes his time. He uses his play to his advantage by keeping his opponent in the chair. So don't be surprised if we see him take a little extra time here in this final match. Kaci's going to have to beat James twice. Both races to 7 if it gets there. So let's hear it, everybody that's joining us now here on the stream. You're watching BSN, the Billiard Sports Network. We're in the finals here at the Maryland State 9-Ball Championships by On the Hill Productions. Your commentators for the match, Josh Setterfield and myself, Jake Lawson. Who do you like? Drop your player in the comments. Plenty to break.
Wing ball flies in.
Big break there, Josh, by Clenty.
Yeah, it was. I tell you what, a lot of his breaks result in the 1 ball ending up being on the head string, on the head rail up there.
Yeah, it looks like he's breaking off the 1 just slightly. And because of the way that the speed that he's hitting it now, it's causing his 1 ball to go up to the center rail.
Yeah, like it almost needs a little bit less or a little bit more so that 1 comes off the rail and becomes a little bit more of a makeable ball. I can't tell you how many times the opening shot the 1 ball has been frozen to or right on the rail.
So what do you like here, Josh? He's got a shot. He can see the 1. Does he cut it? Does he play safe? What do you like him to do here?
I don't know. Normally I'd say I feel like he's pretty aggressive, but I've also seen him play a lot of safes today. So now I'm not even sure. It looks like he's queuing low left.
He tries to put him behind the 7, yeah.
That was a great shot. He still gets it. Oh, maybe. I really thought that was going to stop behind the 2 there. I don't know. That 2 still is, I feel like that 2 is still laying kind of big. See James peeking down the lineup there. If it's there, it is really close. We got a lot of team low love popping up in the chat here.
All right. Got a couple people saying Kaci. He hits it no problem.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Man.
Good shot by James to get out for position on the 2.
It's so funny how I like watching their eyes whenever I'm in person. I can actually see it. In James' eyes, when he's at the table, they zip around the whole table. It's like he's analyzing everything on the table. And then like Kaci at the table, it's like he's looking at that shot. Like he already knows what he's going to do next. He's like looking at that. It's just funny how you can tell the thought process is just so different, even though they end up doing similar things. It's just interesting.
Different mentality here by each player. Of course, Aranas plays very fast, and you can tell that he processes the table a lot faster.
Yeah, that was a big thing in the big match that they played with each other, was whether or not the difference in speeds was affecting the game.
He's going to need that
Slow
cue
down a
ball
little
to
bit.
slow, yeah.
Hit the brakes just in time.
Here you go, a little bread and butter. Inside, come down 3 rails, and he hits it perfect.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And Aranas comes out firing, up 2-0 on Kaci.
Yeah, he's feeling it, man. He had the rack out on the table before the 9-ball fell down. Ready to get it.
He's ready to pay it back here. You know, he did lose that money match against Kaci just a few months ago. And James says it's not going to happen this time.
Well, he did send him to the B-side. Obviously, that felt good. But I'm pretty sure that was Hill that went to the B-side there. And so it's going to feel much, much better to beat him twice in the same event and take first place over him. That'll feel pretty good.
Aranas breaking with that BK rush. And look at this. He needs the 1 ball to track down a little bit further. Didn't quite get there.
3-ball is close to the 6, which cuts out a lot of angle opportunities here. Ooh.
I mean, look at this. Oh.
So I think he still kept him from being able to shoot directly at it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Really hard to tell from this angle.
He tried to put him right behind that 7 in jail. Comes up a little short. So we got a lot of DD fans in the house. Dung Diamond. Everybody's rooting for James. A couple people in there for Kaci. If you haven't chimed in yet and you're just joining us, who do you like? Drop them in the comments.
Do you think he tries to get on top of the 3 here? Go in between the 6 and the 3?
I think he's going to go ahead and try to make this 1 ball and come right up into the 6. He's taking his time here. It's really hard to tell what he's thinking. You can tell the pressure's on him here, though. He's seen Aranas put down 2 racks. He doesn't want to make a mistake here.
See, and this is where what we were just talking about comes into play. The difference in speeds.
And he's, don't think for 1 second that this is not methodical, because he knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to slow it down. He's going to play at his pace. Sierra Reams, this is the finals. James is on the hot seat, so he will need to be beat twice. Kaci made his way through the B side, and we are in the finals. Here here at the Maryland State. So he did try to make it come into bump the 6 as I anticipated. Came up a little bit short. He's going to leave Aranas a shot here. So watch Aranas pull this cue ball right off the rail. He'll be cutting it in the top right-hand corner pocket.
Perfect.
Sierra, I thought I heard you earlier out there with Ra and Bo. I recognize that voice from anywhere. So I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us here. So he made the hard one, Josh. Now it's automatic from here. Aranas has come to play. Leaves himself an angle on the 7. He'll come right down into the 9 here, off the back rail. Right in line, Josh.
He's looking very strong right now.
Kaci gives him the 9 ball. He will be breaking. Alternate break format here at the Maryland State. Thank you, Charlie. Sorry we missed you. Appreciate the kind words. Thanks for joining us. Hit that share button, guys. Let everybody see the final match here between Aranas and Kaci. Thanks for all the love and support. Of course, we keep this stream free, so hit that donate button, please. No amount too small. We appreciate everything that comes through here. Thank you to our sponsors, Slagle & Son Detailing, one of the new sponsors on this match, Mob, Money Shot Out Billiards, and Bill Hill. We appreciate your sponsorship. Service in Hanover, PA, and Central Maryland, and Baltimore City Cues, right here in Champion Billiards. It's going to be Kaci to break. Down 3-0. He needs a good break here, Josh.
I think he was changing the music he was listening to.
He definitely did. Cue ball gets kicked. And look at this. One ball sets up.
Yeah, it's a good thing that ball stayed up.
It's a race to 7, Robert. Here at the Maryland State. It's not an extended race. It's true double elimination. We have predictions in. 7-5 James, 7-4 James. Let's see. I'll tell you what, drop your comments below if you correctly pick the score of this match. I'm going to give somebody a free t-shirt. Just one, whoever correctly predicts it first. So there's only going to be one winner. Let's hear it. Oh, thanks, Rick. Yeah, that is a great logo. My partner Josh Setterfield put that together for them. Robert, it is a race to 7. Double elimination. Thank you, Thomas, for joining us. Of course, Thomas Haas, one of the young up-and-coming players out of Pennsylvania. Son to Scott Haas. Great player in his own right. Sorry we missed you guys to this tournament. Kaci floats down nice here on the 6. Remember, guys, it's only going to be one winner for the shirt. Whoever predicts the score correctly first. Great shot by Kaci. He's going to pinch this with a little inside English. Good shot by Kaci. Has an angle now to come into the 9. He'll hit this with a low outside English. Come off the side rail. Back into the back rail. Perfect. Aranas concedes that game. I love it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your predictions. We'll see who gets it right. James Aranas hailing from the Philippines, outside of Manila. One of many pool players over there looking to come to America. A lot of great players coming out of the Philippines, of course. Some of the most well-known, Efren Reyes, Francisco Bustamante, some of the greats. And, of course, Dennis Arcolo, currently one of the best players in the world right now. Certainly one of the best one-pocket players. Very high Fargo rating. Of course, just a few months ago, Aranas tops him in the Fargo. So Aranas has got one of the best Fargo ratings in the world currently. Yes, Rob Gager, this is the finals. Parika, how can you forget Parika, Rick? One of the best. There was a time where nobody could beat him. Golden State, 125 to 110. Wrong stream. Yes, Bo Hunter. Aranas is sponsored by me and Lights Out Billiards Apparel. Aranas has been with us for a few months now. Here he is to break. Solid break, squats the cue ball perfectly. Looks like the 9 ball's just in the way here of the 2. One of the things that these players both have to fend off here, as we've seen them break time and time again. Just that one little ball creeps in the way.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get creative.
I mean, if he kicks at this ball, there's a good chance he's going to be able to shoot at the 3 if he makes it.
Sure.
And
It's a sellout, too, though.
yeah. So he's grabbing the jump.
Yeah, this is
a little tricky.
it is tricky because he is.
I almost like kicking at this more than I like jumping just this particular shot.
Well, he's going to be jumping over just
Just the edge,
yeah,
so he doesn't
just
have to
the
go
edge.
full up. Yeah, that's true.
But here's the deal: when he hits this, he's going to be looking to land right before the 2. That way, it hits the 2 and the rail simultaneously. That way, it'll keep the cue ball on the table. But he's got to get up and down pretty quickly here, and he just drills it. Good call there. Doesn't get quite down far enough for the 3 in the side. Well, let's take a look at the other angle here. It's hard to see if he's got a little area there to pocket the 3, but he likes it, so he's going to shoot it. Slow up there, cue ball. Great shot there by James. Of course, James floats that ball over nicely for the 4. Nice smooth stroke to come into the 5. He just brings it back a little bit for the 7. Not a lot to do here. He'll probably play a little bit of a stop shot here on the 7, leave an angle on the 8. Slides it over just a little. He's going to need that cue ball to slow up. I think he's okay here, Josh. He came a little far. He can actually cut this ball in, miss both side pockets.
Is he going for the side?
He's going to cut it in the corner.
I don't know why. It just looked like he was cueing different.
So let's take a look at this jump shot by James Aranas. This is what got him out of the rack. He cues it up. He's got to come down just before the 2 and the rail, and he hits it perfect.
You see that draw that the cue took right there, too? That was great.
Yeah. So he had a little bit of draw on there. You could tell that he was cued up high on it. So as you watch him coming down on the cue ball here, takes a couple practice strokes, hits that rail almost simultaneously, and he gets into position to cut this 3 ball down and get out of the rack. So good shot there by Aranas.
Yeah, that was great.
He'll go up here 4-1 on Clenty. So Clenty's not in trouble yet. He's got to stay in this match, stay cool, calm, and collected. He's going to need a good break here. He's going to have to get out. It's important to pocket that wing ball and be able to see a shot here to stay in this match. Thank you, Kenneth. Of course, Clenty all matching red today. Gets down to break. They said when we showed the replay.
It's because it's in slow-mo.
Because it's in slow-mo. Sound like he said it was like Satan voices. Red rum, red rum. Oh, you're very welcome, Patrick. Thank you. Don't be shy, guys. Hit that donate button. Keep the stream free. Better quality. Better coverage. Better network. BSN. You're watching the Billiard Sports Network. Here with Jake Lawson and my partner in crime, Josh Setterfield. It's been a fun-filled day. Been a fun-filled 2 days.
Yeah, it really has. There's a lot of highlight shots too, so that's gonna be really fun to put together. I was counting them earlier, and there was like 20 of them. Did he get there? It's not what he was aiming for, but it. I don't know that I don't think he got there.
No, it doesn't look to be. Sometimes this is what he's going to be careful of. I know there's a little pressure here. James is really bearing down on him, coming with the tough shots. But James is going to have a free look here at this one. Come on down.
I can hear the thud from it hitting the back of the pocket, even with the headphones on.
Richard watching from Atlanta, thank you. So he's going to try to snap this ball off the side rail and come back up to play the 3 in the side. Whew. Look at that shot.
Yeah, that was a great stroke right there. Great stroke.
So if he wants to, he can hit this with a little inside, come off the rail, and come down to play the 4 in the opposite corner pocket. But he elects to play the combo here because it sets up nice. He eyes it up.
Drills it.
Great shot there.
He is in the driver's seat.
Wow.
Man.
I mean, what just a display here by James Aranas. Do-Dung Diamond clearly in the driver's seat. 5-1. Who predicted this one? Does anybody have 7-1? 7-2? Because he is looking unstoppable right now.
I see a 7-2.
He's gonna need to come with another good break here. He's been breaking well this set.
I don't know if anybody predicted 7-1, but it only lets me scroll back so far. Charlie puts it.
I know. Good job, Charlie.
That's funny.
Dave Mason, thanks for joining us. A couple of guys from my homeroom, Brewers and Q's, popping in to watch the live action here.
That's a beautiful place you shoot out of, man. It's a really nice venue.
It really is. You know, they do a lot of great things down there. They have monthly tournaments once a month. And, of course, Tony Manning and Stephen Manning have done great things there with that place. And we're happy to have that in our community. They do a lot of great things for all the people around there. And, of course, it's the hub for Lights Out Boaters Apparel. So we're very happy to have their support here. I'm definitely happy to have them supporting us here at BSN. Of course, we're here at Champion Billiards Sports Bar in Frederick. Also, a great venue. I mean, they have tons of tables here, Josh. And it really is a great place. I mean, the food's been excellent since we're here.
Oh, it's been amazing. I feel like I've had half the menu. I have done a thorough sampling.
Yeah. So thank you to Gary, the owner, for hosting the Maryland State tournaments. We appreciate all your help. James makes a ball on the break. He's going to have a shot here on the 1. He wants to come off the rail, past the 5 for a shot on the 2. Oof, wipes his feet going in, but he makes it. Thank you, Chad. So he's going to come over and take a look and see where he wants to be at. As you can see, he points there on the table. He knows he's going to draw back just a little bit. Doesn't need to get too crazy, but needs to get past the 8 ball. So he doesn't even take the draw. He just goes right off the rail. Good decision there by Aranas. He'll make the 3, come off the rail for the 4. Whoa.
Give himself a pretty big angle there.
Oh, thanks, Jordy. We appreciate that, my brother. He's going to cut this 4 down. Look for him to come 2 rails back over for the 5. Great shot getting on the 7. So he's going downhill here on the 7. 7 ball in the corner. He'll look to draw this back probably. Gets a little bit of a shallow angle here on the 8. So he's going to go 2 rail. Well, just 1 rail. Good shot. Slow down. Perfect shape here for James Aranas.
Yeah, it is. My goodness. He's already on the hill.
I mean, he's just running away with this thing. Of course, first place here at the Maryland State with the Players Auction, over $5,000 in the pot there. So nice little pickup for somebody. So I don't know. What do you think, Josh? Clenty has really got an uphill battle here. And there's not much he's going to be able to do. James is going to have a couple breaks here.
I mean, if he gets out here, he's 2. Then he has to overcome a break for James. That would put him at 3. And then he has to break and run. That would put him at 4. Then he has to overcome another one of James's break to get to 5.
It's tough.
And then he has to break and run again just to match him.
Yeah, just to get to the hill. And then even then, James is still breaking for the win.
Yeah, for the hill match. So he's got, I would definitely say he's got a mountain to climb. And he did not bring snowshoes.
No. Of course, Clenty, a mountain himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Standing about 6'5".
He's halfway up, just getting out of the chair.
Well, James is all the way up in this match.
James is playing the most consistent he has played all tournament in this set. Like, he found an extra level of focus for this match.
Well, you can tell he really wants it. I mean, you can tell when he's on the table. You can tell when he's stroking the balls. He knows. He has to play well to beat this guy. And play well is what he's done so far.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. That's right, Mike Rankin. It's good to see you. This weekend, we are taking the state titles. We're trying our best here. Wilkie with the 8-ball title, PA state title. He also has a New Jersey State 10-ball title this year. And if Aranas can win one more game, he will be your Maryland State 9-ball champion.
He cleaned up that corner pretty nice by tapping that 6-ball in there.
It was actually a perfect shot. It gets it out of the way, and yet he still has shape here on the 3. I know he's a little concerned here about the angle, but if he looks at the tangent, he should be able to come just all the way up the rail. There it goes, right behind, takes the 5 completely out of play. Now he's a little straight here on the 4. He's got to get to the other pocket for the 5. Great shot there, Josh.
Yeah, he got there pretty nicely. Plenty of room to work with here. Nothing fancy. The moment of truth is near. Everyone's anticipating James' next break.
Yeah, that will be the decider. Can he make a ball? Can he drop the wing? Get position on his first one to start. I like that watch Eklent he's wearing. You can tell from here. It's a nice one. Audemars Piguet, it looks like. So he's spending his tournament wins fairly well. If you know anything about watches. Well, here it is, folks. Aranas is on the hill, and he's breaking for the win. He's got balls down.
And he can see the 2.
He can see the 2.
The 2 has a pocket.
Everything else is wide open. It's going to be a stretcher here. Cut this 2 in. Go bring the 2 ball up to the top rail. It's a good shot there by James. He's got a little shallow angle here, so he's going to be drawing back off the rail. Or he doesn't use the rail. He doesn't need the rail. It's good. If he can get good on this 5, Josh, this should be all he wrote.
Commentators curse.
Got him again. Wow. Killing it. He's gonna try to spin it in. What a shot.
Man.
He had a little bit of the 9 ball sticking out, and he just spin the cue ball into the 5.
What a great shot.
Solid shot there on the 7.
I don't know if everybody in the room knows that that ball was impeding.
Yeah.
Like, that was amazing.
And there you have it, folks. James Aranas, undefeated through this Maryland State 9-ball championship, continues his run. He wins 7-2.
And your Maryland State 9-ball champion, James Dodong Aranas.
Yeah.
Runner-up, Kaci. Great match, guys.